Indonesian series, I recommend it. 5 Seconds of Longing. Via, a young employee who often experiences pressure from his boss, Marcus, to find a new artist to duet with Drupadi. Ghana was also appointed as Drupadi's duet friend. They then released a duet single adapted from a poem by Via entitled 5 Detik Rasa Rindu. The song turned out to be successful and made fans hope that the two of them would fall in love. However, Ghana actually fell in love with Via, and Via felt the same way. Their love story became complicated because it turned out that Drupadi also liked her duet partner, until finally they were caught in a love triangle. I Heart You. An incident in his childhood gave Mario Narayuda a special ability. He could hear other people's thoughts. The noise of other people's thoughts that he hears often makes Mario nervous, and even has insomnia. Until he met Sharona Armandio, a new student whose thoughts he couldn't even hear. Bad Boys vs Crazy Girls. Kate is the coolest and most popular girl in her school. So is Liam in his own school. That's why both adamantly refused when their desperate parents finally decide to transfer them to a disciplinary boarding school. Not only that, Kate and Liam instantly despised each other on their first meet. Soon, the school will be turned upside down because of their mischievous deeds, but to achieve the shared dream of returning to their previous life, Kate and Liam grudgingly acknowledge they must work together after all. Married with Senior. Mika and Angkasa suddenly got matched by their parents. At school, Angkasa is Mika's senior, who has different traits and hates each other. Jodoh atau bukan. Natalie is a stylish and beautiful woman. Her life seems to collapse when Nora, her mother, intends to set her up with the son of Nora's beauty clinic business partner. Having no choice, Natalie visited Hanung, her father, who she had not seen since she was 6 years old. Natalie's journey to the small town where her father lived brought Natalie to a new world. Apart from meeting Tania, the eccentric and occult-crazed stepmother, and her step-sibling, who is a nerd and super fun, Natalie has to face Jonah, a handsome and annoying boy. Day after day, Natalie went through a series of magical events with Jonah, from getting lost in the forest, fighting against smallpox, helping Natalie's father compete in a national cooking contest, and teaching small children in the countryside. Over time, feelings began to grow between the two. But trouble returned when Jonah's lover followed him to the city. Meanwhile, Nora, Natalie's mother, is increasingly trying to set her up with someone else. In their doubts, Natalie and Jonah could only ask themselves, are they actually a soulmate? TV miniseries. Moza Chico. Chico had never thought that he'd be attracted to Moza, the newly transferred student who's nothing but awkward and frank about what's on her mind. The latter even determined in making Chico her boyfriend, only within 100 days of effort. It all goes down to a drastic measure Moza takes, making a major plot twist. Now Chico is the one who's chasing after her. Dua Wajah Arjuna. Arjuna was born as a miserable boy without any strengths. Face, wallet to his brain, everything is below the standard. One day, a mysterious grandfather gives him a magic spray that transforms his face into a handsome one. Since then, Arjuna's life has changed. Dear Joe. Joshua and Mora, a young married couple, got married and worked in Baku, Azerbaijan. Despite their financial success, they felt empty because Mora couldn't conceive. Mora had a friend named Ella, a single parent from Indonesia who also lived in Baku. Ella knew about Mora's desire to have a child, and they agreed that Ella would become the surrogate mother. However, tragically, while Ella was pregnant, Mora passed away in an accident, leaving Ella and Joshua devastated and their lives in disarray. Private Bodyguard. 4 young brothers known as the Four Princes are surprised when their father adopts an orphaned girl named Falai, whom they often fight at school. Although at first they can't accept their father's unilateral decision, as time passes they grow closer, and perhaps they realize that having a sister they can protect is the right choice.